Is this a letter?
Hey, did you hear about our next stop? It's a world called Penacony. I hear it's a beautiful but Pom-Pom said the banquet we were invited to is still a little ways off. Huh? Is that my phone? That Don Hung. Let's go to his room and talk to him. Don Hung! Branya just sent all of us a message.
Yes, I saw it.
Then why didn't you reply? Branya's a good friend.
I'm sorry. I'm just not in the mood for idle chat.
Don Hung, I'm the one who should be sorry. I was being too pushy. You're...
Thank you for... It's great that Belobog is able to host a celebration.
Okay. Rest up. He won't budge, huh? Looks like it's just a pity. He's gonna miss out. We never get the... I know, but it's still... if only Himeko could come with us. Maybe not. He's still wheezing from the trouble we got into on the Xianzhou. You didn't notice? At his age, he might not appreciate the extra... Why don't we go ask Himeko to tag along? You've been on the Express for a while now, but you've never gone on...
Hey, March. That's a big smile on your face. What's the...
Himeko! There's a celebration coming up on Eurillo 6, organized by the Supreme Guardian, and we're invited to go take in the sights, and Don Hung won't be going anywhere for a while. He's still resting up. I mean, considering how you helped us out with Cocolia, I'm sure Branya would be happy to see you.
Ah, so that explains the grin. You're excited about the celebration. Thanks for the invite, but I'm afraid my hands are full right now. Please, make the most of the festivities. You've earned it.
Navigators really do have... Let me go pack some... So, what do you think about my new dress? Pretty neat, right? It's actually not new. I just never had the right occasion to try it on. This kind of event doesn't come around every day. Why shouldn't I dress for the occasion? You're not really gonna wear that same old outfit, are you? Let's just pretend I never said anything. As long as one of us. Pajamas, hot water bottle, pom-pom doll. That should be everything. Let's go. Wow, that was fast. Don't you? Huh, you do seem to travel light. But I was just taking a look at Mr. Yang's records, and it seems like your Rillo 6's average temperature has warmed up quite a bit. I wouldn't call it livable just yet, but things ready to go? Bellabog?
Galabog. 700 years. It's never too late to pick up the tab.
Oh, brr! How do people living in all this snow celebrate anything? Oh, one thing's for sure, though. Where there's a celebration... Oh, wait a sec. That person over there. That doesn't look like a Silvermane Guard uniform. All in black. Surely they're not... IP... The Interastral Peace Corporation. Who else? The one whose insignia is pretty much... You still don't remember? Oh, what about Findy? That's one of their products. Oh, and the Interastral... Never mind, it's not that important. There's only one way to find out. Let's go ask. I've always... Hi. Do you work for the Interastral Peace Corporation? Or are you just dressing...
Boss, encounter with 2 unknowns. Want me to take them out? Over.
Take us out?
Take them out? Just hang tight for a second. I'm on my way. Don't do anything stupid. Glad to make your acquaintance. I'm Topaz, an investment expert from the Interastral Peace Corporation. I'm here on Rillo 6 for a special business assignment. You'll have to forgive my colleague here. People skills aren't his strong suit.
Phew! You scared the life out of me! We're here for the celebrations. We're not looking for more conflicts. Oh, right. We should probably introduce ourselves. I'm March 7th, a passenger of the Astral Express. You may have heard of it? And this is my friend and fellow passenger.
No kidding. I could tell you weren't locals from a mile away, but I didn't expect to run into 2 nameless. I heard that Rillo 6 only stepped out of the Stellaron's shadow thanks to the direct intervention of the Trailblazers. Surely you 2 aren't...
So humble all of a sudden, huh? Are you feeling all right? Should I call a doc?
I never imagined I'd run into living legends here. Must be your lucky day, huh, Numby?
Wow, Miss Topaz. You're really young for an IPC executive. That's
More good luck, I suppose. But it's not as cushy as you think. Scurrying from one side of the galaxy to...
Huh. Your job sounds pretty similar to the Express Cruise. Branya moves fast. The crisis is only just over and she's already opened talks with...
These talks aren't exactly what you might expect. But I have to agree. The Supreme Guardian definitely knows how to govern a city. Miss March, you said you were on your way to Bellabog festivities, right?
Don't be sorry. It's not like we're in a rush. Want to come to the city with us?
Thanks for the concern, but I'll manage. It's my first time on this world. I'd like to take it in its vast, iconic snowscape for Who knows? Maybe we'll cross paths again during the celebrations. Oh, here's my contact information. I don't usually
Wow, I actually managed to get an IPC executive's phone number. What? Me too.
You two make a cute pair. Anyway, I'd better be on my way. See you next.
The universe is huge, yet we somehow stumbled onto the same path. Fate truly works in mysterious ways, don't you think? Come on, let's head into the city. Wow, there are people everywhere. Are you sure we're in Bellabog? And now to check out the main event, the food. Come on, keep up.
Formation!
Ta-da! Guess who's back?
It's you two. Welcome back to Bellabog. The Supreme Guardian mentioned there'd be mystery guests attending the Soulworm celebrations. I hope you had a smooth journey. I should have dispatched Silvermane.
Aw, it's fine. You really don't.
Understood. I hope you... Please make sure you keep your personal belongings safe.
Got it. I'll get out of your way then. Bye.
Bye for now.
Is that Pela?
Next, I'll be introducing the history of the museum. Bellabog's History and Culture Museum was founded 600 years ago and was originally built to memorialize Supreme Guardian. I'm so hungry. Guess what? Also, those who sacrificed.
Miss Pela, Peter.
Enough. From now on, no whispering allowed.
Sorry, Miss Pela.
That's better.
Oh, I never knew Pela had a strict. Hey, quick!
Woo! Thanks, everyone! Hope you're ready for a great Heartbeats will shake me.
Phew. Who'd have thought just taking a stroll could be so tiring? Say, I think we should probably pay Branya a visit. Or we could go check out some other fun stuff elsewhere.
I understand the difficulties that this world is facing, Supreme Guardian. Bellabog's current financial burden cannot be pinned on you, nor anyone else for that matter. However, objectively speaking, since Bellabog has existed as an independent entity to this day, its debt cannot simply be written off. Oh, it looks like we have some visitors.
Branya! And Topaz? You're here too? I guess you've already started your business talks. We'll get out of your way if
It's no bother. We've pretty much wrapped things up already anyway. Please consider my plans carefully, Supreme Guardian. If Eurilo 6 wants to rebuild its connections with the rest of the galaxy, your credit record with the IPC will be of great importance.
You've made yourself clear, Miss Topaz. I'll require some time to consider.
Naturally. However, while you're deliberating, my colleagues will need to carry out some operations in Belobog. I hope that your subjects in the underworld are cooperative. I'm sorry our business got in the way of a reunion with old friends. I'll get out of your way.
Is everything all right, Branya? I didn't know Miss Topaz was so intense.
It's good to see you two again. Welcome back to Belobog. I'd planned a special reception, but I had to deal with an unexpected guest. The lady you just witnessed, she claims to represent the IPC. There's no need to keep either of you in the dark. To tell the truth, I have too much weighing on my mind right now to even think about the soul. Since you've already made her acquaintance, I needn't explain who she is. I'm sure you've heard pieces of Belobog's history the first time you visited. The Legion's invasion 700 years ago, how the Stellaron brought about the Eternal Freeze. It seems that much of Belobog's history from that time was buried deep beneath the snow. Those memories were lost and weren't passed down to the subsequent generations of Supreme Guardians. Topaz shared with me the story of the Stellaron's descent upon Eurilo 6. How the original outsiders stationed here foresaw the impending disaster and chose to leave in large numbers. Among those outsiders were several investors from the Interastral Peace Corporation. Before they departed, they did something noteworthy. They sought out architects who refused to leave, those who insisted on defending their homes. The IPC provided these architects with significant funds to aid them against the coming disaster. It was with those funds that Belobog was able to construct its immense walls. Even the initial funding for the development of the first batch of automatons was drawn from the same pool.
Wow, that's a pretty incredible story. So, does that mean Topaz's business here is...
Yes, I'm afraid so.
That's ridiculous! And what's with the timing? What took them so long to get here? If it wasn't for us eliminating the Stellaron...
According to her account, the repayment period agreed upon by the architects and the IPC investors was 280 years. However, less than a century after the loan was taken out, the connection between Eurilo 6 and the rest of the galaxy was completely severed. The IPC deemed that the disaster had caused irreparable damage and that there was no civilization left to reclaim the debt from. As such, it wasn't until the Stellaron crisis was resolved that the IPC discovered...
And that's when they sent Topaz over to collect the debt.
And the interest. An astronomical amount. I don't even know how to read such a long string of numbers. Before you both arrived, Topaz warned me that if the payments were delayed, the IPC would give her the authority to employ strong measures.
Oh, I had no idea things were like this. Here I was thinking the IPC had come to rebuild Belobog, not extort it. Right. We need to figure out how to help them. The The IPC is too big and powerful. Even if
You seem to have a deeper knowledge of the Interastral Peace Corporation than I do. But if the records are accurate, and they truly have a presence throughout... I'm glad you're both here. I know now I must ask you and the Astral Express for help. Do you think you could persuade Topaz to reevaluate?
Have no fear, Branya. When a friend's in need, the Nameless will always be at their side. Yeah, after all, this girl here...
Thank you so much, both of you. While you're out looking for Topaz, I'll see if I can think of a strategy to deal with the situation.
Oh, hey! I just remembered. Topaz gave me her... We might as well just be direct and ask her where she is. Okay, got it. We better think about what we're gonna say.
Oh, it's you two again. This is the third time today we've run into each other. Oh, did my smart reply function tell you where I was? It's a system developed by the technology department. What do you make of this painting? I'm no expert, but just from the art, it portrays a certain kind of sorrow, you know? Not your everyday kind of. It's as if the artist had condensed history into one poignant but sorrowful image. The artist's brushwork depicts a generation's... No. Not at all. The analysis of an aficionado. The Express has visited many worlds. I'm sure the Nameless have a far greater knowledge. I suppose what I'm trying to say is, what I'm drawn to isn't the style in which a piece is painted, but its overall value. Its intrinsic value may only be 50,000 credits, but...
Sorry for crashing your artist party, but...
Oh? A collaboration between our...
Not exactly. Actually...
Let's walk and talk. This way. Most exhibits in this museum are of little value. But, with a keen eye, it's possible to find a diamond in...
Miss Topaz, Branya's already told us about Belobog's...
Oh. You two are closer than I expected with her. So, how can I help? Not sure in the arrangement?
We, help me out here. You know I'm not good at this kind of thing.
You're so direct. I like that. I understand. From your point of view, I can see how unreasonable it appears. However, you must understand that debt collection is a big part of my job. I've dealt with cases far more difficult than Belobog's. I appreciate each case has its difficulties, but if I treated every late debtor as a special case, the galaxy's economy would come to a grinding halt. I've heard that before. More than a few times, actually. The Strategic Investment Department is well versed in handling such situations. We can offer the debtor various, but Eurillo 6 has far exceeded the allotted repayment period. I'm afraid milder solutions aren't the order of the day. So, I proposed to Branya. Oops, almost gave away trade secrets there, didn't I? The exhibits here are pretty ordinary. I estimate they're probably not worth much.
So you're basically saying the Belobogians must pay off their ancestors' debts.
When you think about it, it's just another part of the cycle of life. Wow, look! Is that little critter native to Eurillo 6? It's so white and fluffy. Where can I find a live one? I absolutely adore them. Have you guys met Numby yet? Come to think of it, this little guy is on display here probably means it's already extinct.
So, Miss Topaz, what exactly will it take for the IPC to go easier on Belobog? Branya invested so much just to make this world a little better. And now, it feels like all of her efforts will be undone in the...
What do you take the IPC for, Miss March? We're just the same as Belobog's architects. We're all followers of the preservation. No matter what solutions we propose, we will always take the welfare of the people of Belobog into consideration. Otherwise, we'd be no different from the Legion, would we?
So you're saying there's nothing to worry about? But Branya...
Don't worry yourself too much. The Supreme Guardian is a wise person. But, to answer your question directly, it'd take a miracle. I'll complete the Eurillo 6 project.
This isn't going as planned. What should we...
I wouldn't waste too much energy on this matter. Why not make the most of the festive atmosphere? Oh, looks like one of my colleagues is after me. My apologies, but...
So, what now? We spent ages trying to convince her and she didn't move an inch. You sure? I guess Miss Topaz is just doing her job. And as far as the Express is... all these vested interests. It's so hard to undo any of it. They teach this stuff in school. Oh, wait, did someone send you a message? Huh? The IPC are causing trouble and... seriously? Topaz was just talking about taking the welfare of the people of Belobog into consideration. Again? I guess complaining won't get us...
It's getting late. Where to now?